Hello, sailor. I am your captain, and I will teach you how to navigate in Archipelago Sim. This is a race already in progress. That's pretty cool, but when you first start Archipelago, things may seem a little, how should I put it, less interesting. This is what it looks like when you just started up Archipelago. Just a couple of buoys and an empty sea. I will create a randomly generated terrain by choosing that option from the File menu. Use your mouse to activate the control window and select New Archipelago. Use your arrow keys to look around to see if you like it, and if not, hit Ctrl-N to delete and then hit N to recreate a new terrain. Well, this looks pretty good. So, before anything else, I would like to save this as a new situation. You should do this often as you build your scenery. You can put any name, but make sure it is not a situation that you created before unless you want to replace it. A situation can have many cases. I just saved the case to default. Let's see what the randomly generated archipelago looks like. Select Maps. Notice that you are at the center looking north-northeast, and there are 10 archipelago terrains shown as green squares. You can zoom in and out of the terrain where you are located. Now, let's add a sailboat to where the center screen red circle points at. Hit the Insert button from the keyboard to add a model. You could have also used the File menu. Here I chose my favorite, the beautiful schooner Bo Chica. There are many boats to choose from. You can use the mouse wheel button to orbit and look around. You can also use the wheel to move forward and backwards. Let's try to get inside this boat. Oh, notice that you are at a fixed point in 3D space. Note exactly what you want. Press the O key to truly get on board. There are many useful keyboard shortcuts that you can use. More about that later. Let's look forward. Press E to start the engine. J, M, and Ctrl-M will toggle the jib, main, and mizzen sails respectively. Press Ctrl-D to undock. You will notice that any time you insert a boat to your scenery, it will be automatically docked. Use the W and X keys to throttle the engine up or down. Let's go. Okay, we are picking up some speed. The A and D keys control the rudder to the left or right, or should I say to port and starboard. But let's not be picky. I will scroll back a little, using the mouse wheel. Wow! It looks like we are a little shallow. If it starts getting too shallow, you will hear a loud alarm. If you get grounded, there are ways to get unstuck. I will increase the wind speed just for fun, using the Weather tab. Use the sliders to control the weather. Try to be realistic. By the way, All of this is saved when you save the situation. Notice how the waves react to the changing weather. There are lots of options in the Weather tab, including Random Weather. I just added fog and increased overcast. This is looking good. I pressed E again to shut down the engine. Time to sail. Again, J for jib, M for main, and Control M for mizzen. Press B to release the boom or ease the sails, or use Control B to trim or pull. Looks like we are downwind. This is pretty relaxing. No rush. I'm going to hit P to pause and show where to find very important keyboard shortcuts. Just go to the Help menu and you will find very useful list that explains how to use them. It is crucial to learn some of them to make life easier. Let's continue. Close this and press P to unpause. I am looking at the wind indicator. Let's turn on the autopilot by hitting Control P. The autopilot will maintain the current heading. There is also an automatic pilot for the sail. Hit Control S to turn on auto sail. This will optimize the sail angle with respect to the apparent wind. We are going a lot faster now. This is partially because we are farther away from land that was offering wind shadow effect earlier. I press the F key to switch to fly mode. Use the mouse wheel to increase or decrease flying speed or even fly in reverse. Also, you can use the Control Up or Control Down keys. You can use the fly mode to quickly go from one place to another. Obviously, flying like this is not very realistic. But this is not a flight simulator, after all. It would be a lot smoother if I was using a joystick, which is optional. Let's get back into the sailboat. There are two ways to get back in. The most common is just to use the selector. Press Q or use the control panel and select Bow Chica. You are back in the pilot's place, exactly where you left off. But the other way, which is more fun if you ask me, is to fly toward the boat, and when you are close enough, press the O key to get on board. Press so. We are now technically on board. By the way, to have a different look, you can orbit around the boat using Control, Alt, and the arrow keys. I'll finish this basic tutorial by thanking you for your attention. I will post more videos to explain more advanced options. Thanks again, and have a swell day.